Hello students, welcome to Geometry School. Students, today I will get you the part 3 in the section of current affair for the month January 2022. I have already completed the first and second part of the month January 2022. If you have not seen those parts, please watch out those parts because the current affairs are related to each other. So if you want to get the mastering in current affairs, uh, you have to be in a learning mode of continuity. You should have to watch the current affair in a continuous manner. This section will cover the current affair for the exam RIMC in the that is going to be held in June 2022. So for the session of June 2022, this current affair will help. And the exam of Rashtriya Military Schools that has been postponed, this will cover that particular exam also. And there is some part of current affairs in All India Sainik School Entrance Examination. This will help in that exam also. Okay, so let's start. Before start further, I want to inform you that Geometry School have launched the champion batch for RMS Military Schools 2022. Please join this batch. There is a facility of demo class. First avail the demo and then decide whether you have to join or not. Okay, so daily live class will provide mock test, live test, and current affairs will be covered in this champion batch. So today we will do part 3, January month part 3. Okay, let's start. Already I have covered part 1 and part 2. Geometry School has launched a hostel facility for the offline students. Those students who are interested in offline coaching, they can avail our hostel facilities. And this is our premium live classes courses. You will get live classes, recorded lecture, free weekly report, complete monitoring students, doubt classes, and complete guidance to the till selection. And these are our recorded courses. You can avail these courses. So last time the burning question I had given you, the burning question was, which of the following option is wrongly matched? You have to tell which of the following option is wrongly matched. Here is the currency is given. Here is the country is given, and in front of country its currency is given. Okay, so the France currency is euro. It is right. Israel currency is shekel. It is right. But China currency is yen. It is wrong. China currency is yuan. The currency yen is related to Japan. The currency yen is related to Japan, and Bhutan's currency is Nagaltram. Okay, so the answer is option C. Next question. So today's question number 1. Pandit Birju Maharaj passed away recently. He was a renowned exponent of which classical dance? So legendary Kathak dancer Pandit Birju Maharaj passed away, and so he was related to Kathak. And Kathak is one of the 8 classical dance of India. So and it is performed by the native of Uttar Pradesh, mainly Uttar Pradesh and northern India, like as Jharkhand, Haryana, Punjab. And Pandit Birju Maharaj was related to Lucknow Gharana. You have to remember this point, Lucknow Gharana. Okay, and Kathakali is performed by the native of Kerala, Bharatanatyam Tamil Nadu, Kuchipudi Andhra Pradesh. Clear? Andhra Pradesh. You have to remember these points also. So next question. So answer is B, Kathak. One more renowned exponent of Kathak is Sarita Devi. You can remember this name also, Sarita Devi. Okay, Sarita Devi. Laksha Sen won his first India Open title by defeating world champion. So Laksha Sen is the badminton player, and he has won his first India Open. He defeated whom? The answer is Loh Kian Ye. Loh Kian Ye is the resident of, is belong to Singapore. Okay, so And Lakshya Sen is related to badminton player of Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand badminton player. Chirag Shetty and Satvik Rankireddy won double in this India Open Championship. Chirag Shetty and Satvik Sairaj Rankireddy. You have to remember sports personality, because the question comes in this way that Chirag Shetty is related to associated with which sports event. So you have to remember in this manner. So that's why this type of questions come. So Lakshya Sen is related to badminton, and is the resident of Uttarakhand, and he has defeated Lo Kian in the Indian Open title. Next question. India is set to export BrahMos missile to which country? So India will export BrahMos missile to Philippines. To Philippines. And BrahMos order is the first major military export of India. It is a first military major export. Major export means India is in the condition of exporting the weapons now. First India was importer. Now India is at the verge of exporting the weapons. Okay, now India is an exporter. So Philippines, India will export BrahMos missile system to Philippines. Okay, now Philippines capital is Manila. Next question. And BrahMos missile system is developed by two countries. One is Brahmaputra, that is India, and Moscow, that is Russia. So BrahMos missile is developed by India and Russia. Next question. Kumbalangi village of which state has become the first village of India to become sanitary napkin free? So this state has become sanitary napkin free. This village is special, not whole state. Okay, this village especially. So the village is of Kerala. Okay, the answer is Kerala. And sanitary, why this state is replacing sanitary napkin? Because sanitary napkin does not biodegrade easily. Okay, it takes several years to biodegrade sanitary napkins. Okay, and there are so many chemical infection related to sanitary napkins. So in place of sanitary napkins, Kerala has introduced, particularly this village, Kumbalangi village, what it has introduced? Menstrual cups. Okay, now, and there is a peak in highest peak of Indian peninsula. I know you understand the peninsula word. Peninsula is the portion of the land which surrounded by water from three sides. It is known as peninsula. Okay, peninsula. Like as this is India, it is southern part. This part, and this part is surrounded by water body. So this part is known as peninsula, and Kerala is the bottom of this part. So Kerala is known as peninsula. And what is the highest peak of Kerala, or in fact Indian peninsula? That is Anaimudi peak is located in Western Ghat, especially in Kerala. You have to remember this point. Okay, clear? Next. PM Modi announced that every year will be celebrated as National Startup Day. So every year 16 January will be celebrated as National Startup Days. Okay, National Startup Day. Next question. Who has been named the best FIFA men's player for the year 2021? From the previous question, I want to give you information that last year 42 unicorns. Last year 42 unicorns. 42 new startups have been came up in India, have been established in India last year. 42 unicorn startups. Okay, unicorn startups is the company which has a value of $1 billion. $1 billion is known as unicorn startup. who has been named the best FIFA men's player for 2021. So again, for the 2020, this person was also the person was same, that is FIFA men's player for the 2020, and this is the consecutive second year. So Lewandowski, Robert Lewandowski, again in consecutive 2 years he has become the FIFA men's player for the year. Okay, and FIFA related to football governing body is known as FIFA. Clear? And Robert Lewandowski is related to the country is Poland. He is a player of Poland national football team captain. And Messi is related to Argentina. Ronaldo is related to Cristiano Portuguese. And Sunil Chetri is Indian football team captain. Indian basically from which state? Andhra Pradesh. चलिए next, let's move to the next question. So answer is A, Robert Lewandowski. Which state has declared its 4 villages as revenue village? So the state is Uttar Pradesh. The villages are near to the Nepal borders, and Bhawanipur, Tehadiya, Dhagia, these are types of 4 villages. They are declared as a revenue village. Okay. Next question. India's oldest sloth bear, fondly named Gulabo, died at the age of 40 at One Vihar National Park. The national park is located in. So One Vihar National Park is located in Madhya Pradesh. There are so many national parks that is located in Madhya Pradesh. There are about 12 national parks that are located in Madhya Pradesh. What are they? They are Kanha Tiger Reserve. I will include Tiger Reserve also. Kanha Tiger Reserve, Bandhavgarh National Park, Panna National Park, Pench Tiger Reserve, Panna and Pench, Satpura Tiger Reserve, Satpura, Madhav National Park, One Vihar National Park I have already mentioned. So these are the national parks that are situated in Madhya Pradesh. You have to remember these points. And there are 2 UNESCO heritage sites that are located in Madhya Pradesh. One is Sanchi Stoop. Another is Bhimbetka Caves. Okay. There is a very important 2 folk dance of Madhya Pradesh. One is Matki folk dance, and another is Fulpati folk dance. Fulpati is performed by the unmarried girl of Malwa region. Okay, and Mangubai Patel is the governor of Madhya Pradesh, and Chief Minister is Shivraj Singh Chauhan. And Madhya Pradesh is also known as Tiger State of India. If the question comes, which state is known as Tiger State of India? That is Madhya Pradesh. So these points are very important about the state of Madhya Pradesh. You have to remember these points. Okay. Next, let's move to the next question. Every year Indian Army Day is celebrated on. So every year we celebrate Indian Army Day on 15th January. Okay. 15th January. Why do we celebrate Indian Army Day on 15th January? Because on 15th Jan 1949, the first army chief joined the Indian Army. The first army chief? KM Cariappa, Cariappa had joined as the post of army chief in Indian Army. That's why we celebrate 15 January as a Indian Army Day. Okay, this is the point you have to remember. Another points are who is current army chief? Manoj Mukund Narwane. He is the current army chief. And who is Air Force chief? Current Air Force chief is V.R. Chaudhary. And who is Navy chief? Admiral R. Hari Kumar. Is the current Navy chief. And Army Day is celebrated on 15 January. What about Air Force Day? Air Force Day is celebrated on 8th October. 8th of October. And Navy Day is 4th of December. Okay, 4th of December is celebrated as Navy Day. 8th of October is Air Force Day, and 15th of January is Army Day. Next question. Tasneem Mir is associated with which sports? So Tasneem Mir is associated with badminton. And why the question is important? Because Tasneem Mir uh, has become first Indian, first Indian uh, uh, to rank number one in under 19 girls badminton, single badminton. Under 19 girls single category, he is number one in world ranking. Okay, she is number one in world ranking. Okay, Tasneem Mir. And Tasneem Mir is the resident of native of Mehsana district of Gujarat. Mehsana district of Gujarat. So basically she belongs to Gujarat. As per India State of Forest Report, ISFR report, this report is known as ISFR, for the year 2021, which state has the highest percentage of forest cover? Please read the question carefully, because in this question it has asked that which state has highest percentage of forest. So highest percentage of forest is Mizoram. Highest percentage of forest is Mizoram. Okay, and if the question comes that largest area in terms of forest cover, which state has the largest forest cover area, the answer will be Madhya Pradesh, but the answer of this question is Mizoram. Okay, the answer of this question is Mizoram. If the question comes in with the large highest area of forest cover, the answer will be Madhya Pradesh. These are two important questions related to this report. And total forest cover is 24.62% of India. This data is also very important. 24.62% of total area of India is under forest region. And there are two national parks in Mizoram. Murlen National Park, Murlen, Murlen National Park, and another is Phuang Phui. Phuang Phui National Park. CM is Joram Thanga. Joram Thanga is the CM of Mizoram. Governor is Hari Babu. K. Hari Babu is the governor of Mizoram. K. Hari Babu. And there is a very important folk dance of Mizoram, that is Cherao dance. Cherao folk dance. Okay. So let's move to the next question. Who was crowned at the Miss World 2022 in the recently concluded beauty pageant? So the Miss World for the year 2022 is, who has become? The answer is Shailene Ford. Shailene Ford. She is a resident of America. She was the, and she has become the first married woman. She has become the first married woman to won the Miss World 2022. Okay, so and from the India side, who represented the Miss World event? That is Navdeep Kaur. She was Miss India for the year 2021. She was Miss India for the year 2021, and those personality who is the Miss World, Miss India for the particular year, they represent India in the next year as the championship of Miss World. Okay, she was the Miss India for the year 2021. So she represent the Miss World for 2022. So the answer is option C. Who became the first Indian to complete NASA's International Air Space Program at the Kennedy Space Center in Alabama, USA? So the first Indian is Janvi Dangeti. Janvi Dangeti. She has become the first Indian to complete NASA's International Air Space Program, and she is the resident of Andhra Pradesh. She is the resident of Andhra Pradesh. Rakesh Sharma. Who is Rakesh Sharma? Rakesh Sharma is first Indian to travel in space. first astronaut, if the question is who is the first astronaut of India, that is Rakesh Sharma. Narayan Devnath passed away recently, was a renowned. So Narayan Devnath was a comic book writer, Bengali comic book writer. Okay, next question. Who is the author of the autobiography Indomitable, a working woman notes on life, working and leadership? So it is a autobiography of former uh, former chief of State Bank of India, that is Arundhati Bhattacharya. So she was the chairman of State Bank of India. Next question. Who has written the biography Bose, the untold story of an unconvenient nationalist? So this biography is related to Subhash Chandra Bose. Bose means Subhash Chandra Bose. So the biography is written by Chandrachur Ghosh. Chandrachur Ghosh. And related to Subhash Chandra Bose, 23rd January, 23rd January, every year we celebrate it as Prakaram Divas. Prakaram Divas. Prakaram Divas. And there are some important slogans that had been given by Subhash Chandra Bose. The one was, "You give me the blood, I will give you freedom." You give me the blood, I will give you freedom. Another slogan was Jai Hind. And a Fauj was established by Subhash Chandra Bose in Japan. The army was Indian National Army. Later it is known as Azad Hind Fauj. Okay, so these are important points about Subhash Chandra Bose. Next question. Who is going to become next Vice Army Chief? So next Vice Army Chief is Manoj Pandey. Manoj Pandey. Okay, Manoj Pandey will be the next Army Vice Chief. And who is R. Hari Kumar? R. Hari Kumar is our current Admiral, Navy Admiral. Okay, M.M. Naravane, Navy Chief. This is R. Hari Kumar. M.M. Naravane, Army Chief. Next question. India's first BHEL-built coal-to-methanol pilot plant established in which city? So, coal-to-methanol built by BHEL. The plant will be established in Hyderabad. Hyderabad, the capital city of Telangana. Next question. And what is the official language of Telangana? Telugu. And there are two important festivals that are celebrated in Telangana. That is Bonalu and Batukamma. Bonalu and Batukamma. Next question. Will be the first High Court to induct digital justice clock. So this High Court has become the first one that is inducted digital justice clock. So the answer is Gujarat High Court. And what is digital justice clock? It is a clock. The main function of this clock will show the pendency of cases, because in the High Court, in the Supreme Court of India, in the justice system of India, there is a huge number of pendency in court cases. So the number of cases that are pending is a huge number. So as far as Gujarat High Court is concerned, this digital clock will show the pendency. And other curriculum, it will show like as what is your term, and what is today's particular day curriculum it will show. Okay, it will show the particular day curriculum. So Gujarat High Court is the answer. Next question. And about Supreme Court, I want to give you important information about Supreme Court. There are 33 judges in Supreme Court. The maximum strength of Supreme Court judges is 33, including CJI, Chief Justice of India. Okay, including CJI, Chief Justice of India. And who was the first CJI of India? First CJI, Chief Justice of India. I am talking about Supreme Court of India. So first CJI of India was H.J. Kania. H.J. Kania. You have to remember this. And Fatima Bibi was the first woman judge in Supreme Court, and H.J. Kania was the first Chief Justice of India. And Supreme Court was founded on 26 Jan 1950. Next question. Where is the headquarter of World Economic Forum? So the headquarter of World Economic Forum is in Davos. Davos. Okay. Davos. Where is the headquarter? It is in Davos. Actually, not Davos. You have to correct this option. It is in Cologne, in Switzerland. Davos is also in Switzerland, but the answer is headquarter is Cologne. Cologne. Here, it is in and Davos is a forum. Actually, the meeting heads every year in Davos, but the headquarters is in Cologne, in Switzerland. Okay. And who is the chief of World Economic Forum? Because it is important. Recently, our Prime Minister gave a speech in World Economic Forum, and there was a disturbance in his speech uh, due to teleprompter defect. And who is the chief of the World Economic Forum? Klaus Schwab. The answer is Klaus Schwab. KLAUSSCHWAB. You have to remember this personality, Klaus Schwab. Okay. Next question. Answer is D. You have to actually the answer will be C, and the right answer is Cologne. What will be the new capital city of Indonesia? This question is going to be very important. Okay. The new capital will be Nusantara. Nusantara is the new capital city of Indonesia. And what is the old capital city? Jakarta. And why they are changing the city? Why they are? Because Jakarta is on the verge of sinking. Jakarta is sinking at a rapid pace. Okay, the city is sinking at a rapid pace because the population density is very high, and the people are extract the natural resources. Land is degrading, and so they are trying to settle a new capital city, that is Nusantara. And Nur Sultan, this city, this is also important. It is the capital city of Kazakhstan, new city of Kazakhstan. The previous old capital of Kazakhstan was Astana, but they have changed it Nur Sultan. Okay, so the answer is Nusantara, option B. Sania Mirza is associated with which sport? Sania Mirza is associated because why it is important? Because she has announced his retirement after the year 2022. She has cleared his stance that she will not play tennis after that year 2022. So she is associated with tennis, and she married to Pakistani former cricket captain, that is Shoaib Malik. The answer is Shoaib Malik. Sorry, she married to Shoaib Malik, and the answer is tennis. Recently, Jerry Hamlet has become first of Jammu and Kashmir. So, Jerry Hamlet has become first milk village. The answer is milk village of Jammu and Kashmir. And who is the Lieutenant Governor LG of Jammu and Kashmir? Manoj Sinha. Manoj Sinha. And there are two capital of Jammu and Kashmir. One is Jammu, and another is Srinagar. Jammu is winter capital, and Srinagar is summer capital. Okay, and there are some important national parks that are located in Jammu and Kashmir. What are they? One is Kaji Nag National Park. Kaji Nag National Park. Another is Kishtwar National Park. And third one is Dachigam National Park. And India's largest national park, that is Hemish National Park, now it has come under the boundary of Ladakh. So it comes in Ladakh. So India's largest national park, Hemish National Park, is located in Ladakh. Clear? So these are important points you have to remember. So answer is milk village. Next question. Which Indian state will host the first World Deep T20 Cricket Championship in January? So uh, the first World Deep T20 World first, okay, Deep T20 Cricket Championship will be holding which state? The state is Kerala, the southern state of India, that is Kerala. And Anaimudi is the highest peak of Indian peninsula, Anaimudi. And Kerala CM is Pinarayi Vijayan. Pinarayi Vijayan is the CM of Kerala. Arif Muhammad Khan is the governor of Kerala, and the capital of Kerala is Thiruvananthapuram. And there are two important classical dance of Kerala, that is Kathakali and another is Mohiniyattam. Mohiniyattam. So next question. Jallikattu is a bull taming sports of which Indian states? So Jallikattu is a sports game of bull taming, to control a bull by climbing its hump. In this activity, in this sports, people try to control the bull by its hump, okay. So the answer is Jallikattu answer is Karnataka. The answer is Karnataka, not Karnataka, it is Tamil Nadu, okay. The answer is Tamil Nadu, not Karnataka. It is a game of Tamil Nadu. Clear? And there is one important classical dance of Tamil Nadu, that is Bharatanatyam. Okay, Bharatanatyam. Next, Kerala is Kathakali, Andhra Pradesh Kuchipudi. Karnataka, there is a Kaga nuclear power plant in Karnataka. India's first dugong conservation reserve is established in which states? So India's first dugong conservation reserve will be established in the answer is B, that is again Tamil Nadu. Okay, the answer is Tamil Nadu. And what is dugong? Dugong are herbivorous marine mammals. They are herbivorous marine mammals that feed exclusively on underwater seagrass. So basically they eat the grass under the sea water, okay. They eat grass under the surface of sea. So answer is Tamil Nadu. India's first toy manufacturing cluster will be built in which states? So toy manufacturing cluster will be built in, the answer is A, Karnataka. The answer is A, Karnataka. And in which district? Kopal district. The village is Bhanapur. Bhanapur. Kopal. That's why its name is Kopal Toy Cluster. Kopal Toy Cluster. Okay. The name is Kopal Toy Cluster. Choose today's burning question. Choose the country to which India does not share its boundary. You have to tell the name of country to which India doesn't share its boundary. Okay. You have to tell the answer in comment section. These are our premium courses of Rashtriya Military School. You can avail these courses, and these are our courses. And if you like the video, please do share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so that you can avail all the notification related to new videos and the courses that will help you in your recent examination. So student, if you have any doubt, you can call on these numbers. These are our official numbers, or you can either WhatsApp also. So see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.